Hard driving ball from Millard. Fought back from High Point, under 30 left to go. Antwi, great shot inside, Abril's got it! Alex Abril with 24 seconds on the clock in the first period of overtime. The High Point Panthers with an opportunity to go to championship weekend. What a shot from Abril. The concentration on the shot, draped all over in Bulldog defenders. Antwi threading the needle, and Abril finding the back left of the net. Check out this replay, Griffin.
A lot of selfish takes you're seeing from High Point. Oh, and a great look inside, and the Panthers win the game in double overtime. An amazing look from Mina Loescher, and the whole team storms the field. Mina Loescher to the freshman. Oh my goodness, Shannon Smith. A hat trick and the game winner. Have yourself a day.
And has just been dominating in his tenure as a head coach here. Dominating in the recruiting category and then taking over the Big South. He wants an opportunity at the NCAA tournament. He talked about it at the beginning of the year, how special this team can be. A long try and a beautiful save from Stewart, climbing the ladder for that one.
Oh my gosh.
A long shot from Gardner Webb.
Of course, finding a new home after they left the SoCon a couple years ago. And a quick goal from Isaiah Morin-Weeks. Ippolito on the assist, getting his first of the season. Isaiah Morin-Weeks, what a goal right there on the inside. Opposite hand, didn't even switch it over to his right. Another box lacrosse player, another Canadian guy. Kind of has a similar playing style to Braden Maea. A missed shot from Matty Lee, but a quick give and go. Ippolito to Isaiah Morin-Weeks. Textbook.
Get one.
Maya sends a rocket towards the cage. Oh my goodness, McRobb had an opportunity. The high driver goes over the top. Jefferson Amaya this opportunity. And here he goes, sends a nice high driver towards the cage. Millard makes a beautiful save on the near post. What a night he is having. Give him save number 7 on the night.
That is a difficult shot. Knuckleball from far. Jefferson Amaya with a chance.
Under 15 left to go. Shot towards the cage. Knocked away by Hughes. Wow, right place, right time for him. Under 10 left to go. High Point's going to need to get in the corner quick. Van Overback is just a prolific offensive attacker. There are very few players in college lacrosse that move the way that he does. And just look at that. The fluidity, the catch right into his shooting position, and fires that one right into the cage. The Panthers decrease this lead to 2.
5 points, Mike. She's taken over of late.
Yeah, and Lauren Bevis is just one of those players that can be the floor general. She brings so much energy to the court. It's unmatched. You see it in the celebrations that she has. She was the Big South preseason player of the year, over 1,400 career points. She's almost averaging 40% from three-point land, so she is just a game-changing player. And for her to come to High Point this season, where she had her career best, to come to play in the purple and white, it really means the world to Panthers fans.
Well, there's a miscommunication. Akinsola in transition, that's her bread and butter.
My favorite play from Akinsola, the coast-to-coast directly after the steal. He's a great defender, one of the most well-rounded on this team.
Both these teams are going to see each other next week as the A10 tournament is all locked up. Both these teams match up pretty evenly against each other. Both top 15 in the nation in scoring offense. HBU leads St. Joe's in that category. But one thing that sets them apart is the face-offs. Zach Cole is a menace at the X. 63 winning percentage this year. That's 7th in the nation. He's going to be a problem for the Panthers today.
So you talk about that scoring offense. Matt Bomer for St. Joe's is a menace, the top feeder on the Sox team.
Yeah, leads the team in assists this season with 19. Matt Bober is the facilitator for this offense. 3rd in the A10 in assists per game with over 1. He's the Charlotte, North Carolina native, a senior
is going to look to facilitate and get some assists on the board today for the Hawks.
High Point's defense is going to have its hands full. Grant Amon, the reigning Defensive Player of the Week in the A-10, is certainly a good place to start for the Panthers.
Yeah, Grant Amon, we never really showed too much love to a defensive player here in the player to watch, but Grant Amon gets the look this week. A-10 Defensive Player of the Week, 6 ground balls and 4 caused turnovers against St. Bonaventure in their last time out. An incredible performance for Grant Amon, the graduate student. 6'3", he's a big boy, and he's not afraid to push transition. Look to see him active on the offensive end today. Welcome to another episode of Crease to Crease. I'm Mike Guerriere here with Ryan Hines, a sophomore on this High Point men's lacrosse team. You had an exciting year last year, but a bigger opportunity this year to get a little bit more playing time. What does that opportunity feel like for you?
It's been a big step up. You know, this time last year was a lot more watching than being in drills and stuff. So trying to take more of a leadership role and show the guys that were in the same position I was in last year that, you know, there's a light at the end of the tunnel, and like just keep working hard. And eventually, like, injuries happen. Like, coaches see you working, you're gonna get your opportunity. So always just like keep working hard and look for the bright side of everything.
So you're from Chicago, and there's a big controversy, well, I'm from New York, that New York pizza trumps Chicago pizza, deep dish pizza. Now, do you believe in that narrative, or are you the opposing side of the argument?
I love a deep dish pizza. There's nothing like it in the world. So, you know, I kind of put it in its own separate category because you're either getting like pizza for dinner or you're getting deep dish for dinner. It's not like the same thing because, you know, all the ingredients are kind of flipped. So I kind of consider it its own little category. And, you know, I love me a thin crust pizza, but deep dish at the end of the day is the way to go.
So you're only in year 2 here at High Point, but the transition has so far seemed a little bit seamless for you. You found some ample success here early on, but what are some of your most memorable memories so far here at High Point? I know you had an opportunity to help High Point boost the lead in the A-10 championship against Richmond. Is that a memory that sticks out the most?
Definitely. That St. Joe's game was definitely my favorite lacrosse memory of all time, and something that'll, you know, be in the back of my head for the rest of my life. So it was probably my favorite moment of any sport I've ever played.
That is going to do it here on Crease to Crease. Once again, I'm Mike Guerriere here with Ryan Hines, the sophomore here on the High Point men's lacrosse team. But that is going to do it. We'll catch you next time. And having Sydney Johnson back out there for High Point, especially coming off the bench too, is not something that she is super used to. Sophomore season started 23 out of the 29 games, a medical redshirt last season, then comes in to this season, a redshirt senior looking for some valuable playing time, and in a very crowded front court now with the way that McNear and Wyatt have been playing together. It's the Sydney Johnson and Nevaeh Zavala show for that front court coming off the bench, and just like McNear and Wyatt, they're able to knock it down from range as well.